Peace, Capricorn. I'm about to start you guys' reading for your September messages. Please take the messages as they resonate. Everything is not going to resonate with you, and roles can be reversed. This is going to go for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, as well as North Node. What is going to be thank you, Most High, ancestors and spirits that match my intentions for allowing me to get these messages out to Capricorn. Can you please read their energy? And I'm not going to. And provide the accurate clarity that they are seeking or needing to hear. Let's pull some of these. Okay. So, Capricorn, to start you guys' reading, I do see that you guys are ascending. The overall theme I have for your message today is ascension. With this ascending, you guys are leveling up. Some of you guys are getting promotions at work. Some of you guys are starting to notice progress, see results. When I see notice progress and see results, this could also be like a weight loss journey, a weight gain journey. Some of you guys could be trying to build muscle. Some of you guys are getting fit. Some of you guys are going sober. There's just a lot of progress that you're making. This progress could either have something to do with maybe transportation, maybe trying to move, goal setting, accomplishing goals. You're just going to start to notice and see a lot of progress in the month of September on whatever it is you've been working on. Now, Capricorn, if you haven't been working towards anything, take it how it resonates. But those of you, I do see that your hard work is getting ready to pan out. Now, I see Capricorn, you guys are going to be having a few encounters this month. I'm not a Capricorn, but y'all, I'm telling you, I don't know what's in the air, but these niggas it's been the Africans. These Africans have been on me like crazy. And it's like the Africans that have the same color, like they look like Black Americans. Anyways, this isn't about me. Something definitely in the air though. But you guys are getting an encounter. Some of you guys are about to be asked out on a date. This could be a coffee date. This could be a movie. Some of you guys are meeting people. There's a fated event here where you're supposed to be meeting somebody new. Maybe you recently met somebody new, Capricorn. If you haven't, keep your eyes open because there's a divine encounter here. With this divine encounter, this goes back to someone wanting to take you out on a date, savory moments, chemistry. You guys are just vibing. Now, and this is the theme of your message. So again, this may not just be one person. This could be multiple people trying to take you out on a date. You guys are just looking good. Something in the air. I don't know. Someone has a crush on you. Now, outside of that, I do see the next card out is differences in opinions, arguments, and staying vigilant. So, I don't know if this has something to do with some of the people you're meeting. If this has to do, I'm not pulling these. If this has to, this is my fault. I should have never put this here. If this has something to do with, let's just pull the cards to get into this reading. I got too many cards, y'all. The longer I do this shit, the more my table just gets filled with all types of cards. And I definitely wore the wrong bra. Anyways, get your shit together. Back to pull this card. What is this staying vigilant? Okay. Staying vigilant has something to do with you. Looking at situations, you versus you. What are you willing to sacrifice? But what are you willing to sacrifice? This doesn't necessarily have to talk about this encounter and this date that's getting ready to come your way. This could come with about this could be about an offer or opportunity. But right now, since the only thing I have on my table is this encounter and somebody wanted to take you out, if this is a healthy relationship, if this is like something that can go all the way, especially if you are somebody that wants to be a wife or a husband one day, going back to what are you willing to sacrifice? This may have something to do with old ways of thinking, old ways of believing. This could even have something to do with a social circle or maybe your family. Whatever this is, there's something in your energy that is still kind of hindering you from really attracting or bringing in this relationship or something that's going to fit your needs and your desires. Now, I see there's some unmarked territory here. Unmarked territory just means that there's experiences that you've never experienced before, encounters that you've never encountered before, that is going to be new for you. And because this is unmarked territory, there's a lot of unclear or a lot of uncertainty, a lot of lack of clarity if you should pursue it or not. I see Capricorn, go ahead and pursue it. Go ahead and pursue it while still staying vigilant right now. I don't know. Now, outside of that energy, I see you guys are a truth speaker. And as you guys are speaking your truth, you're unintentionally exposing people. You're unintentionally exposing liars and narcissistic people. Rev, this is like something you're posting on social media. Or something you're just talking amongst friends. Or you're holding somebody accountable. Whatever the case is, someone does not like the fact that you will not let the truth go. Or you won't allow them to bend the truth. Regardless, I see that all eyes are on you right now. So again, Capricorn, I don't know. So there's a few people who are fearful of you exposing them, fearful of you telling your side of the story. This either can have something to do with a legal situation. There is some legal blackmail here. So someone could be holding something over somebody's head. This does not necessarily have to have anything to do with you. This could have something to do with someone you were once involved in. But I see that someone's just watching you with close and watchful eyes. What you allow will continue to repeat until you put an end to it. With watching you with a watchful eye, this is also giving monitoring spirit. And I just pulled out paid practitioner. So Capricorn, take this how it resonates. Everybody's not going to resonate with this. But for one, if you are somebody that knows information that you know can get somebody in some legal problems or trouble, someone may be paying spell work to silence you. Or someone's paying spell work on your throat chakra, or someone's trying to stop you from telling the truth about something. This either has something to do with court battle. This may have something to do with a custody battle. This may have something to do with testifying. This may have something to do with all that damn snitching that's going on in hip-hop right now. I don't know. I don't know. If it's happening in the media, then it's happening in the communities. Regardless, though, continue to stand in your truth. You guys are in the process of becoming stronger. At one point in time, Capricorn, you could have been looked at as vulnerable or fragile when it comes to certain individuals being able to play with you, or you just maintaining boundaries. But you're becoming stronger now. You're turning from being the target to the bitch. And there's nothing wrong with that. Same with my guys. Like, I'm not saying you guys are turning into a bitch, but you're just somebody that nobody can play with anymore. And at one point in time, you may have a lot of people playing in your face. I see best friend is a snake here. Some of you guys are realizing this. Some of you guys already realized this. Friends, family members, just somebody around you that is not for you like they may claim. And you might be able to feel this through their energy. Anyways, enough with the outsiders, though. I do see that something here needs a little bit more patience. Although you guys are on the rise, you are ascending, you are bringing in newness and experiencing some type of increase or promotion, there's still a little bit of patience that needs to be had when it comes to you guys bringing in this manifestation. I do have a confirmation for Promised Land here. But this Promised Land is not going to come until after the Dark Nights of the Souls, which is just dying through emotional destruction, because the greatest lessons in life are learned through pain, but being reborn with newfound wisdom, as well as the second chance to change the narrative of your life. During this Dark Nights of the Souls, this goes back to what are you willing to sacrifice? This is talk about your shadow side. This is talk about your low vibrational side. This is talk about actions, behaviors, patterns, addictions, attachments. What are you willing to sacrifice to become the greatest version of yourself? What are you willing to sacrifice to truly experience this ascension? Because old ways won't open new doors, Capricorn. And old behaviors are not going to work on new people. I really need to redo this deck. This shit feel like Bible papers. Just all beat up. All right. Actions not matching words. On your way to self-destruction. You guys are chasing somebody. You're chasing a high. Every time I think of runner-chaser dynamics, that's exactly what it is. That high, that love bombing. In the beginning, they love bomb and then they breadcrumb. They love bomb, then they breadcrumb. This is how the start of the runner-chaser dynamic is created. Because you're chasing that love bomb that they once used to give you, not realizing it was a manipulation tactic. So now you're on this on again, off again. 1 minute they're, again, love bombing you, telling you all the things you want to hear, giving you the things you want. And then the next minute they're breadcrumbing you. They're devaluing you. They're making it seem like it's your fault why they can't maintain this fake ass love bomb. But whole reality, this was just a manipulation tactic. You would destroy yourself continuing to chase somebody, because this person, Yeah, this person is non-committal. This person is non-committal. They're emotionally unavailable. And again, their actions will never match their words. They can say whatever they want to you, but their actions is how they really feel about you. I see it's time to leave this person behind and become faithful to yourself. It's time for you to practice self-commitment. If you feel like, oh, I spent so much time allowing this person to get to know me. Oh, I spent so much time putting all my eggs in this one basket. Whatever the case is, charge it to the game. Charge it to the game right now and protect your peace. Whatever you feel like you lost, you're going to get returned. It's going to return back to you in other ways. Trust your intuition right now. If you have an inner knowing you're supposed to cut somebody off, that's exactly what's supposed to be. Someone has control issues, though. The need to control another person. The need to control a narrative. The need to control an outcome. I don't know if this is you or the person you're dealing with, but if you are trying to control this person, like I said before, you have to charge this to the game. This person's bitter and stuck in their ways. They're never going to change. They're never going to change. Yeah. So you have a fresh start here. And as this fresh start is coming your way, your slate is being cleaned. Your slate is being cleaned from all devil's distractions. Your slate is being cleaned from all things that is triggering your shadow side, triggering your lower side, triggering your addictions, attachments, and things you want to leave behind. This can even have something to do with functional depression and emotionally eating. Regardless of your slate's being clean. And during this process, this is why they tell people to trust the process. Because as your slate's being clean, certain individuals you thought you were good and cool with, certain people that you thought you could trust is also leaving your life. But sometimes Most High breaks our hearts to save our souls. And something was very inauthentic about the people you were surrounding yourself with. Learn how to be happy alone. Embrace new changes. Let go of who you think you're supposed to be and start to embrace who you authentically are. Stop shrinking to fit in and stop adapting imposter syndrome. You guys were surrounded by a group of people or a particular person who was insulting your intelligence. Yeah, this person was insulting your intelligence. They were playing on your mind. They were playing on the love you may have had for this person. But I see that they're telling you it's time for you to go ahead and walk away. Divine has a plan for you. Faith is trusting the process even when you don't understand the plan. And I do see, again, someone that you just, I don't know, man. It doesn't have to be romantic. But someone you're just struggling to let go of. Someone that you're struggling to come into acceptance about. They have too much they have too many demons. They have too many personal problems going on. They have a lot of trauma. They have a blocked heart chakra. So you can't make somebody love you by loving them harder. You can't make somebody be who you need them to be. They can only be who they authentically are. So by you coming on strong, by you loving, by you love bombing, that doesn't mean that this person is going to reciprocate or eventually settle for you. And if you're staying with somebody who is promiscuous or non-committal, then that's exactly what you're doing. You're waiting for this person to tire themselves out so eventually they can settle for you. Not this realization that you've always been there and you're the love of their life and they're happy to be at. No, that's not what you're waiting on. You're waiting on somebody to settle for you. So you're okay with this person being promiscuous. But this person's never going to settle for you because they're non-committal. Whoever the main male is in your life, they're non-committal, man. And this is why the ancestors want you to start to walk away from this. This person's a social climber. This person is they're addicted to attractive things. I mean, I guess not everybody. Everybody's not a slave to their ego or demons or temptation. But this person is a social climber. So even if this person is around you right now, if there's another woman or another man that was to come with more than what you have, they will leave you for that person because they are a social climber. You're convenient, and that's why their actions don't match their words. But you're not their ideal partner. Their ideal partner doesn't exist. And that's their own journey. They have to come and realize. Harsh endings, grief, inner knowing, transformations through pain, fear, and anxiety. Divine has a plan for you. Just continue to trust the process right now. Your hard work is being noticed, though, like I continue to say. And as your hard work is being noticed, allow your faith to be louder than any fears. This is part of the transformation, the fear of change. Some of you guys are trying to rush your process. Some of you guys are trying to rush your healing. Maybe, you know, there's resentment here. There's a little bit of humiliation because someone has been stringing you along or playing with you. So now you're trying to rush your healing process. Now you're trying to rush your boss up process. And no, because now you're doing that out of spite. Or still subliminally seeking validation from this person. Slow down. There's no time limit. Your glow up is coming. And I see that some of you guys need to really, again, be honest about your current reality and behaviors. Some of you guys are overindulging a little too much, and it's leading towards more of a self-harming lifestyle. You don't have to cut your wrist in order to commit self-harm. Being promiscuous, sleeping around, that's a form of self-harm. That's a form of depression. Drinking until you're drunk or black out, that's a form of self-harm and a form of depression. And someone here is living a very self-harming lifestyle. There's a lot of emotion here, and someone may not know what to do with all this emotion. You're supposed to transmute it. Growth and improvement. Do you love yourself enough to better yourself? Yeah. Now, y'all see me shuffle these cards. This card came out again. Do you love yourself enough? Do you love yourself enough to walk away from what the devil has set up for you? Wherever you believe in a devil down there or your inner. Do you love yourself enough to go ahead and walk away from this social climber who's just going to replace you the first chance they get? It's a dead end here. And unfortunately, some of you guys were in a 10-year relationship. Some of you guys been going through something for the last 10 years. Maybe you've known this person for 10 years and that's why you thought this person was going to come around. But no, there's little to no hope. This person will never commit because they're non-committal. I see right now, they're telling you to stop wasting time. Just because you have time doesn't mean you should be wasting it. Stop procrastinating when it comes to what you know you need to get done. The pieces are coming together in your life and something's unfolding right before your eyes. But as this is unfolding right before your eyes, I also see that there's something else is coming to an end. Those of you who aren't in a relationship, there's also like a dead end job, or some of you guys are just coming to a complete stop, a complete dead end, because it's time for you to be realigned to do something different. I have a confirmation for repeat offender here. Has and will continue to offend you over and over and over. This person has repeated cycles and patterns. And they're out to destroy your peace. So even if this person doesn't want to commit to you, even if this person is non-committal and they're a social climber, they don't want to be with you, but they don't want to see you with anybody else. Someone doesn't want you to receive the love that you deserve. It's like someone wants to waste your good years, or they just simply want to drive you crazy. Believe it or not, there's a lot of men out here. And women, or women. Yeah, death process, dead end, emotionally numb. Your current struggles are coming to an end. Something's not going to be lasting too much more longer, and it may be one of the hardest lessons you have to come into. But something has to end. Next card out is what? Healthy relationship. You can't have a healthy relationship while being in this dysfunctional shit at the same time. These are two different frequencies. If you're going to go ahead and accept this ascension, you're also outgrowing your old types. You're outgrowing your old behaviors. You're just outgrowing a lot of shit so you could bring this into your life. It's just all about, do you love yourself enough to let go? Wake up call, brief moment of clarity, major success. It's an epiphany. Some of you guys are going to have a real life epiphany where the last 10 years of your life is just going to flash before your eyes. And you're going to realize how much time you have been wasting on dead end situations. I can't find that card. Yeah. And it's like that very moment you wake up to the truth of what you've been wasting your years on, what you've been wasting your life on, that's when this is coming back. And I can't find none of the cards I want to pull. And we already told you this. Toxic attraction. This is when you're attracted to the demons in other people because they feel familiar. It has everything to do with your inner child and childhood trauma. So there's a toxic attraction. This is like women who are still attracted to gang members. Y'all see my post I made the other day. I need to stop talking crazy before these gang members end up shooting me or beating me up. But I think it's dusty. In my opinion, I think it's absolutely dusty. I am a boy mom. I am raised in a 100% African-American son. I don't glamorize hood shit. I don't glamorize trap music. I don't glamorize shootings. I don't do that. And like the culture does, you know, the culture, they still dress their kids like gang members. These single mothers are dressing their kids like the niggas they're attracted to. They're attracted to the demons in other people because they feel like they're not worth more. It's kind of like a man, right? A beat up man, like a man who do not take care of himself. He don't wash his ass. He don't brush his teeth. Just a dirty ass nigga. And like when he see women like me or he see other women, the first thing he does is talk shit. Why? Because he knows I'm out of his league. He know he a dirty ass nigga. Meanwhile, I'm clean as fuck. So, I'm using that as examples because when it comes to toxic attraction, when it comes to healthy people or when it comes to people who may be out of other people's leagues, they talk shit about them. It's just like women who say they don't like pretty boys. Me personally, I don't like pretty boys. But being a pretty boy and then being a hygienic man, it's not the same. Like you can have good you gotta walk around with your nail polish, and that's no discrimination. You can do whatever you want. I don't know. Everybody is like actual men out here. Moral story is someone's attracted to the demons and other people. Someone's attracted to hood niggas. Someone's attracted to gang members. Someone's attracted to strippers and prostitutes. Someone's attracted to women who walk outside butt ass naked. Y'all can call it freedom all y'all want, but it's called dressing up for the male gaze. There's no freedom in that. You're in a mental prison. You're a slave to validation. Because if you were to do that and not one person gave you a I said it. To fuck my family up even in 2025. You're a motherfucking fool if you didn't think that they were out to hunt black men back then. Who do you think the crack was for? When nobody has fucking passports to even go across sea, best cocaine like that. I drove envy of your chain. So they're coming after you. In 25, you still since you're after a certain age, retire that gang banging shit. If you still gang banging because you think women like that, you're not attracting women. You're attracting girls who never seen what real masculinity was. They don't know what masculinity was. So they think the loudest aggressive man is masculine. Whole time the nigga just got him into decision you make is either leading you towards self-improvement or self-destruction. Good things happen to bad people all the time because good people don't know when to draw the fucking line. I can't fucking find my card. But good things happen to bad people all the fucking time. Say that men are acting like females. No, they're not. They're demonstrating toxic femininity. When we say that women are acting like men, no, they're not. They're demonstrating toxicity. You are in a positive